Hey everybody, it's Sabrina Taylor. Do you know how I have missed you guys? Okay. I have missed you so much. I've been gone since I think it was November of 2025. But we are back, brand new additions to what Indie Artist Reveal worldwide is going to look like. I have had one glass of wine, I promise you, just one. And I intend to have another. And it's called an adult beverage. That is right. Hey guys out there on Facebook land, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to share. I want you to share, tag, invite, let everybody know, hey, Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide is on. All you YouTubers, I want to say hello. Did you hit the subscribe button? Did you do that? Okay, if you did not, I want you to take that time and hit the subscribe because this is where we're going to be living. Listen, guys, I've got a special guest. Her name is Sharon Ray North. It's been since, let me check my notes. Sharon Ray was here July 25th, 2022. And since then, she has just been moving and shaking and doing all kinds of things. Her performances are amazing. I haven't seen her live yet, but I have seen her YouTubes and they are just phenomenal. She just owns the stage and I love it because her confidence just oozes, right? Beautiful voice and the production, well, almost always is by you know who, Chris Big Dog Davis. And so tonight we're going to talk to her, but before we do, I have a couple of additions. First, I think what I want to do, I want to share a hot topic. How about that? Before I share the hot topic for tonight, guys, listen, I want to say this. I want to preface this. I am so in love with this person, and she's just an amazing, effervescent kind of talk show host. And so you'll know who she is the moment I hit the play button. But I just want to address a couple of things nicely. But, it's enough that's out there on social media land to where, yeah, I want to talk about it. So listen, you guys, take a look at this. We'll be right back. You know what? Let me say this. My hot topic video would not cue, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring on, you would not guess who I got over here. I got Troy Saunders from Bass
Hey,
Entertainment. He's on with me tonight. Troy, I
hey.
want to thank you. I want to thank you so much for coming on tonight.
You called
Um,
me. I had to answer the call. What you talking about?
I it was like this I must do kind of thing, right? It's like I want people to know we're not TV, but we're kind of. Sort of? What you think?
Sort of,
Sort of,
kind of. You know,
kind of, a
we,
little
we
bit.
we are reaching the masses the way we do
I love it.
it.
So I wanted to do the hot topic about Sherry Shepherd.
Mm,
Sherry Shepherd, I know. Sherry Shepherd a few weeks ago was canceled, right? Okay.
mhm,
So when I saw that, I thought it was another AI kind of crazy thing, right, Troy? And I said,
mhm.
okay, this cannot be. Cannot be. And then I started going through other feeds. I started going through the news and the wires, and it was unfortunately true.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, then our second talk show host of the day, Jennifer Hudson, soon got canceled. Probably what, like a couple days after that, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And I was like, okay, so is there something going on here that I don't know about? But listen,
You see my face, man? Like,
you were like,
mm,
yeah. And but there was a third person, and I won't even call her name because that person kind of informed us that she was leaving to do other things. And so it's like a courtesy update to us that she would no longer have her show, right?
mm,
So, but it's the first two that I was like, but here is the kicker in all of this. So Jennifer Hudson was renewed for a fifth
yeah,
season,
yeah,
but guess who wasn't?
mm,
Sherry Shepherd.
right,
And so I thought it was worth having conversation about and having some thought process live and maybe even having some of our guests, yes, who are
yeah,
watching to
yeah,
kind of chime in and tell what they think. So I number one, I want to say I love Sherry Shepherd. I think she's amazing. Yes.
yes,
Um,
definitely.
She has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She's been awarded via NAACP recently. And I mean, there are so many accolades. I mean, she was in this movie with Taraji P. Henson. I mean, just
Hmm.
thing after thing after thing. And then this, right? And it's not a negative thing per se,
Hmm.
but um I want, if she ever gets an opportunity to see this, I want her to know, her sort of fellow comrades, we're rooting for you if you decide that you're going to fight to get yourself renewed for another season. And
Yeah.
so, what's going on in your mind, Troy, as I'm sharing this information with everybody?
But first of all, she's on Fox.
Oh Lord,
Okay.
we could just cut the lights out.
Right. Okay. I don't trust nothing that says Fox on it.
And that's true. That is so true. That is so
Okay.
true. Yeah.
So to me, that speaks volumes right there. Jennifer's on NBC.
Jeez,
You
that's
know?
true. She is. She is.
So um I don't know. And I mean, I know, but I don't know. I know what I feel in my heart. I feel in my heart it's the same thing with everything. We always got to be better than
Mm.
fit a certain stereotype,
Yep.
all these type of things
Yep.
to be seen and
Mm.
heard and uplifted,
Come on.
you know?
I do.
And I felt that Sherry was doing all these things.
Mm. So
And
you feel the same way?
yes, Sherry was doing all these things, but in our eyes,
Mm.
maybe in the powers that be at Fox didn't see her in that light for one reason or another.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? I really wished that I had had that. I don't know how this video is just not moving. It's just stuck. But in any event, the video was showing her and sharing that there are so many things behind the scenes that nobody else gets to see except those who, have been enlisted to be in this chair. Before you get to do anything, before I get to do anything, there's a lot of work that goes on, pre-production, if you
Yeah,
will. But see, here's the beauty. You and I own our own shows. I'm executive producer of my show. You are executive producer of your show. And so when you're not, things happen,
you
right?
know?
So you kind of have to like dance to the beat of other people's drum. So, if somebody were to come to you today and say, Bass Entertainment, I love it, and I do, I love all of the artists that you've had on. We've even shared same artists and what have you.
Yeah.
If somebody were to come and say, I'll give you $1 million, Troy, um, to own your show, but you can still be the host.
No, because then they were trying to tell me what to do. And I'm gonna be 60 in 2 weeks. Ain't nobody telling me what to do. I'm sorry.
Can't see that happening either, right?
Okay.
But the support would be good. So I guess that's why we need sponsors. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
need sponsors, and we and I did. This is not even scripted. Do you know what I mean? And we're gonna wrap this up because I definitely have a lot on my plate. Oh, but God, we need to do this more often. I've never
Because
done this before.
because my mind is going now. Because you like wrap it up. I got more things to talk about. Wait a
Wait, wait, wait,
second.
wait, wait! I want you to share them. What other
No,
things do you want to share with
I'm
us?
thinking about Don Lemon.
Ooh,
Okay, look how he blew up now. I mean, he was always fantastic, but now Don Lemon is on another level. He can say what he want to say, do what he
yep.
want to do. They trying to arrest a brother, you know,
Oh
for
my God,
for for telling his truth. It's all sorts of craziness that they are doing. But Don is fearless. Don is still doing what he wants to do without being censored.
censored. That's right.
Yes.
That is so
So
true.
so Sherry, come on over here. Come on over.
Come on, get your own platform.
Yes.
YouTube there's so much for all of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you also on YouTube,
Well,
Troy?
if you notice, that's why I have not done a podcast in a little bit, a new podcast,
Got
because
it.
I'm reconfiguring everything to do YouTube, do live videos.
Okay.
Because before I
Yeah,
was just doing audio. So
that is
now that
true.
so
Yeah.
now I'm sitting in I'm not in my house in my guest bedroom anymore. I got my little spot down
Yeah,
here in
that's
downtown
entertaining.
Danbury.
I
You know,
love it.
so now I can come in here and do my podcast from here and have a little visual and everything else going on.
I'm so glad you're on because I wanted to tell you I love your setup. I think that was phenomenal. I don't know how and when you came up with this idea of the bath house, but it is phenomenal and I
Well,
love it. And
thank you.
congratulations. I, I just we're gonna have to talk back of house, but there's so many things going on in my head on the creative side.
Yeah.
I've never, and I said this to you back of house on the phone, but I've never been in competition with you. I've always admired you, um, and I'm kind of sweet on him, guys. I think he's like the most handsome man. Around. I hope your partner ain't listening. It's okay because I still
It's
say
okay. It's okay.
you're so handsome.
But thank
And
you.
but you have that personality that goes along with, and that is just amazing. And I think having a camaraderie is even more important than anything because
I agree.
yeah,
Like, like we was talking about earlier, we all have our own thing to present to bring to the table.
correct.
And nobody, like I hear Shaka Khan, I'm always referencing Shaka because that's my girl.
I know.
She's like, there is no competition between creators. We
Shouldn't
all
be.
have our own thing.
I
We
know.
all have our own sound. There's enough room on the table for everybody. At the
Enough.
table, should
More
I say.
at the table.
At the
Absolutely.
table.
Oh
Uh,
gosh, I love it. I love it. Well, again, this was our first hot topic, and I don't know how often I'm going to do it. I might do it once a month to keep it fresh. I might do it twice a month. I don't know. But Sherry Shepherd, we all
we
love
we
you.
love you, girl.
We want you back
Yes,
in
come
some
on back.
shape, form, or fashion.
You know what? One door closes, another one's going to open.
That's
And
right.
Sherry's going to be bigger, brighter,
Yep.
and better.
Oh,
Come on, Sherry.
come on,
Come on
Sherry.
in. Come on.
In the
Don't let them
house.
hold you down, girl. Fly. Phoenix, rise, baby. Rise.
Hey, that could have been the best thing that ever happened to her at
Exactly.
this point. Yeah, yeah. I love her. Well, everybody, that's our hot topic for the day, and I so hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, you gotta catch the replay. If you get us on the replay, please put hashtag replay. Listen, give it up for Troy. He's an amazing host. Any of the artists that will see this, listen, make sure if you got new music, contact Troy Saunders, Bass Entertainment. He will get you going. Look at me. I'm giving you more work.
Come on now. I don't mind the work. I don't mind work. I love hearing new music. And I'm so glad that I have my little show on Urban Influencer Radio. I mean,
Isn't that cool?
I love it.
I'm
I
on
love
Tuesdays at
yeah.
3 West Coast time, 5 p.m. Central, and 6 p.m. Eastern. When are you on?
I'm on Monday nights tonight
Oh,
at 11 p.m.
okay.
And then I'm on Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern
You just
Standard
did what?
Time.
I'm gonna have to talk to certain. No, I'm just kidding. I
Go,
am just
go on,
kidding.
girl, because we need to hear more of you too. Shoot.
Oh, well, Troy, it has been so amazing. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
just this impromptu. He said yes.
Oh,
And
please.
so here we
Shoot.
are.
I was busting my butt coming down here. Like, I gotta get there. I gotta get down there. I can't be late. So
Well,
I,
thank you so
I
much.
thank you for thinking of me. I enjoyed this so much. And whenever, just call me. I'm here.
Sure. I sure
You know,
will.
just
Troy,
call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. On that you can depend and never worry.
see, all you need is the
No
is the
wind.
fans and the big hair
All right.
and oh my God, and your little doo-wop girls in the back. That's all you
Definitely.
need. Oh my gosh. Well, Troy, it's been so amazing. And again, thank you for coming on the Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide.
My pleasure. My
All right,
pleasure.
honey. You take care.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night. That's my boy Troy. I am so glad that he was able to come on. Listen, everybody, I've got another wonderful guest that's coming on tonight. I'm so excited. Everybody's coming in. Hey, listen, tell everybody who knows somebody who knows somebody that we've got one more special added touch to the premiere on tonight. I have Anissa Hampton. If you don't know her, well, you're going to find out in just a little bit. I got to take a quick break all this up, right? So you can go and get you a glass of wine, some popcorn. You can share, tag, let everybody know. Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide is back. Our first show of 2026. Our special guest, our music guest, is Sharon Ray North. She's amazing. We're going to premiere Drive tonight, and you do not want to miss it. So you guys don't go away. We'll be back in just a little bit on Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide.
The Music Note Boutique has returned, offering must-have lifestyle go-tos from indie artist Reveal worldwide. Grab your Black is the New White mug, our 25-ounce hot-cold travel cup, and our classic teas, available in an array of colors. Get your essentials now. Visit us at etsy.com/shop/the Music Note Boutique. I'm Sabrina Taylor, creator and host of the indie platform Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide, where the artist shares their story and I premiere their latest release. Connect with Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide here, Mondays on Facebook and YouTube, 7:30 p.m. Central.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Sabrina Taylor here. I'm so glad that YouTube is on and so is Facebook. Share, tag, invite, let everybody know we are on the air. Listen, we had Hot Topics with my friend Troy Saunders. Now we have On the Local. Hey sis, look everybody who's with us.
Hello.
It's Anissa Hampton in the house.
Hello. Hello.
Hey
Hello.
sweetheart, how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. And I'm so glad that last minute you said yes. Bless your heart and all your parts, as I say. Oh my gosh. Listen, everybody, Anissa is this amazing Southern soul singer. Well, is it just Southern soul? Do you do blues as well?
I
Or
do blues as well, old school R&B.
You do?
I
Old school.
do.
So this part of the show is me giving homage to all of those here in Jackson. I know that looks like New York because that is New York behind me. That is where I aspire to be soon, to get all
Good
of my
deal.
guests on and, just have a late night party with everybody. Until we get to New York, I'm still in Jackson, Mississippi, right?
That's right. That's
And
right.
so I wanted someone local to come on and just share with everybody. Anissa, well, we know it's Anissa Hampton. You
Yeah.
are an amazing singer. Tell a little bit about yourself, and before you leave here, I also want you to share with them how they can connect with you on social media.
Okay. Once again, my name is Anissa Hampton. My stage name, they call me Big Sexy. Okay. I,
I love it.
I love it. Okay. I was originally born in Chicago, Illinois, but I've been in Jackson for over 40 years.
Wow.
So I'm a Jacksonian. Um, just a blues, soul, opera.
Opera?
Music. Oh,
No
yes.
way. What?
It's a lot under this platform. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And look at Ron. He said, "Come on, Anissa." He's got,
Oh,
he's got
look at Ron.
exclamations all the way across the
That's right.
screen.
We love Ron
Who does not
Ledford.
love Ron Ledford?
You love
He is
Ron.
the
Yes.
glue that brings us all together. Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
he's
Yes.
amazing.
Ron is a wonderful guy. He
Yes,
really
he
is.
is. Yes, he
Yeah.
is. Oh my God. So, opera, blues,
Yes.
old school R&B, Southern soul.
Southern soul as well. Yes, ma'am. We're even going to touch a little bit on country because I wrote two songs for my parents. And my father loves country music. And I grew under country music when I was younger. And so I was fan of Dolly Parton, Randy Travis,
Wow.
all those different kinds. And so, yeah, I think I may step into a little bit of that as well. But we'll see.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
listen, tell us what you have coming up next.
This month on March 14th, I will be here locally at the Phoenix Bar and Grill. I'll
Oh,
also be at the Ground Zero in Clarksdale on the 20th.
okay.
And April is a few parties, April and May, a few parties. And then June, I'll be at the Chicago Blues Festival.
Really? Are you
Yes.
excited about that? You got to be
I'm
excited about that, right?
super excited about that.
Well,
Yes.
we are very excited for you, and congratulations on that, because
Thank you so
I
much.
know how tough it can be to get gigs and get yourself acclimated out there, get everybody to
Mhm.
know about you. And so when you start to expand, that means somebody's doing something right. Yes.
Somebody's doing something right, but I'm also doing it by myself.
Oh my God. And you know what? I'm hearing that a lot. And
Yeah,
you guys you really shouldn't have to. That's why you have me. And that's
yes,
why you have Ron. And that's
uh-huh,
why you have Troy.
yes.
Because we are here to support the indie artists in absence of a
Mhm,
team. We
mhm,
want to be your
mhm.
team, Vanessa.
Well, honey, we can definitely talk about that. Yes,
Let us
ma'am.
be your team, because you know what? We're already out there in the field. We're
Mhm.
already doing the job.
Yes,
So, um, so why not, right?
why not?
I know, I know.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
What would you tell an artist who's trying to really get their bearing about themselves, that's kind of having a hard time um, getting a, a getting grounded, if you will, and getting themselves acclimated as an independent artist? Do you have any gold nuggets that you want to leave them?
Patience. You
Patience.
definitely have to have patience. You come across artists who start off the first year and think they're supposed to just fly sky high.
Hmm.
Patience is very, very uh, dear and near
Sure.
at this moment. It takes at least 2 years. From what I hear, unless you have such a fabulous song that could just take you there,
Right.
it's going to take a moment. So I would say patience is the
Wow.
key to
Right.
anything that you're doing.
And
Yes,
being consistent too. I mean,
consistent.
Yeah.
Now I'm not good with that, Sabrina. That's where you come in at. I'm not good with that.
But
You
you
see
know
how long
it
it took me to get on Streamer. Yeah,
But it comes. It
it
comes in
does.
time.
It does.
Everybody does not have patience.
Yes.
See, but you have that.
Yes.
So maybe we can kind of teach each other and pull from each other. And that's why we
Of
need
course.
teams. We
Yeah.
can't be a maverick, can't be a loner because
Mm-hmm.
it's
Mm-hmm.
tough enough, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Trying to do things by yourself, and you're wearing every hat that you're creative, your business, your
Everywhere.
social media, your promotions, you're all of that,
Right.
right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Okay,
Right.
well we need to have a conversation, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, we're going to do that. Well, listen, everybody, I am so glad that you guys are popping in. You're saying hello. I know
Yeah,
you've got other things to do tonight, but you came on to say hello to me and
I
Anissa.
did.
I
Support.
know.
Support. Support.
I'm so glad you, Anissa, even in your tiredness, you guys, you could hear it. She's like, "Oh, I just
I
walked
know
in
I
the
was asleep.
door."
It's so early to be asleep, but I was.
I
But when
know.
you called, I knew I
Yeah,
needed to be there. So
I'm
yeah,
so glad. I'm so
support.
glad. Well,
Yeah.
listen, what's the latest single that you have out?
The latest single is called "Move This Train,"
Okay,
and
and
that
is it
is a Southern soul. Yeah, that's one of those stomping, get your cowboy boots and hats.
okay?
Yes,
Oh
one of
God,
those. Yes.
and it's on
Mhm.
all digital platforms. Yes.
All digital platforms.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, listen, Miss Anissa, thank you
Yes.
so very
You
much.
are so
What is
welcome.
this Ron saying? Before we go, let's see. He's like Anissa song, doggone. What is that?
Doggone Shucky Ducky. Yes, that's the other blues song that I have out as well. It's called Doggone Shucky Ducky. Yes. Yes, you are correct, Ron. We love you.
That's his jam. So you guys go and discover her library and get your favorites
Yes.
that are out there. And again, sweetie, I am so happy that you said yes,
All
that you
right.
came on, and
Yes.
that you're
Why
sitting with
not?
me. Oh my
Anything
goodness.
for Sabrina. Anything for Sabrina.
Well, listen, thank you guys so much. Look, I got one more break for the night, and then we're going to bring on Miss Sharon Ray North
Yeah.
and the premiere. So you guys don't go too far. We're going to be back in just a little bit right here on Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide.
I'm Sabrina Taylor, creator and host of the indie platform Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide, where the artist shares their story and I premiere their latest release. Connect with Indie Artist Reveal Worldwide here, Mondays on Facebook and YouTube, 7:30 p.m. Central.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is the last, can you believe we're in the last half hour of the show? I can't believe it. I know you can't believe it, but we are. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to introduce the next guest. Sharon Ray North is here with us on tonight. I am so happy. Ooh, look how pretty. Because listen, guys, can I tell them? Can I? It's okay. So we have sound check, like audio visual, about a half hour before the show, and so she came on and she had no makeup on, and she's like, "I'm tired," that look. And then I said, "Well, listen, because of what we're doing new here, you can go back of house, leave everything, set it and forget it, and you can go and do your makeup, and you don't have to come on until 9." She was like, "Oh my God." So that's like night and day. Oh my God. Oh, so wonderful to have you back on the show, though.
It's good to be back.
Oh my goodness. Do you know when you were here last? It was in 22. Can you believe it's been that long?
4 years?
It says July. Let me see. Let me just double check. Let me double check my notes. July 25th, 2022.
Wow, it doesn't.
That's too long. We can't do that again.
Nah.
We gotta stay connected because I know you've got a lot of music. You've got a lot to share, and I'm just so happy to have you on here. Um, People are coming in and they're just saying hello. Just so glad to see Kimberly Funches. That is my sister and friend. So glad that you're on tonight. Um, so tell me what's been going on with you, lady.
Wow, you name it.
Uh oh.
It's going on, the
Yeah.
good, the bad, the ugly, all of it has been happening. I mean, it's life,
Yeah.
life
So
be life,
life's been lifing.
life and hard sometimes, you know. So yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, I thought about you last month. When was that I reached out? I think it was last month when I reached out to you. I said, I haven't really, I've seen you on Facebook, but I hadn't really stayed abreast of everything that you were doing. And I said, you know what? I think we need a fresh face and somebody that's a friend and family to the show. And
Yeah.
then I thought of you and I was like, yes. I didn't even tell you that you would be relaunching the show, did I?
No, you didn't.
Yes, surprise. You're here.
Nice though. I'm honored.
It's a pleasure. It really, really, really is a pleasure. And I just want to jump in because, we've had such a long time between 22 and here we are in 2026. For those who may not know you, this may be their first time getting to
Hmm.
see Sharon Ray North. You had a successful career as a news anchor. And that environment I know because I'm kind of continually pursuing that as well because of what I do. That environment is driven by like precision and truth and immediacy. What, if you could tell me, what internal shift or life revelation led you to redefine Sharon Ray North as a performer and storyteller on a musical level stage?
I didn't have to redefine because I was born a singer.
Ooh, I love that. I love it.
So everything else that I do is something I do, but a singer is what I am. So everything else revolves around the singer,
Mm,
and like working because I still work,
do
in
you? Okay.
thing. Hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
a girl needs money, you know.
We
So
do, don't we?
I have a lifestyle that I'm accustomed to.
Sure.
So
Sure.
uh, um, anytime I work and have a job, that my job has to understand that I am a singer.
Mm,
So when I need to go and do my gigs and to sing and to travel, they got to roll with me.
absolutely. Absolutely. And,
Yeah.
and, and speaking of your background in journalism, then, you, there's a lot of observing people, moments in
Mhm.
time, emotions. Um, has any of that shaped the way you interpret songs and connect with your audience?
Um, no, because the singer is different than the journalist.
Got it.
The singer is different. The journalist is serious.
She is.
The singer sometimes will burst out laughing on stage and can't stop. It's like I can't stop laughing. The
Ah,
singer is playful with the audience and jokes around. Um, that is when I am in my complete comfort zone.
your sweet spot, so to speak.
Yeah, and when I'm on stage, I don't feel like I have imposter syndrome.
Oh no! Did you say
Yeah,
no?
yeah, and there it's like, okay, this is me. This is
You can let your hair down
uh-huh,
and
uh-huh.
just flow and just let it
Mhm.
flow. Yeah, yeah.
Everything else is always my entire life has been, oh, I don't know about that. I don't know
Right.
that. I don't know if I belong there. But the stage and singing, and primarily even the stage, even in the
Ooh.
studio. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know. The current single, and I guess we're going to talk about it in a little bit, but I actually a week later went back and redid the vocals.
I read that. To me, maybe that's where, because that is where I'm coming from, because I read that. That's the perfectionist and the serious part of you wanting to make sure that every I is dotted and every T is crossed.
Yeah, and because it's so permanent, it's
It
for
is. You can't change that.
yeah, and I don't want, especially now in this day and age, where everything is permanent, and I would hate to be sitting thinking, "Oh, that
I
sounds horrible.
shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Why did I do that?"
Exactly.
And the studio where I went, 804 Studios in Richmond, Virginia. I used to go to Connecticut and record with Big Dog, my producer, but a lot of time, and what COVID, we just kind of were zooming in and stuff. So we still kind of do that. And when I went back to the studio, Bill McGee, who is the engineer and it's his studio, Bill said, I've had over the years a whole lot of singers come in and stuff. And he says, you are intentional with
You
you.
are though. And that's
I am. I'm
Mhm.
very intentional.
I can
And
see that.
I have to have that song sound the way I want it to sound
Mm.
vocally,
Yes.
and if that means, and Bill's studio is now, because I don't live in Richmond, Virginia anymore. I'm close to DC.
Oh,
So Bill is like 90 minutes away, actually, probably a little longer, and almost 2 hours. And I'm like, okay, I'm driving back to that studio next weekend. And I went back and I sang it a few more times. I said, let's do it this way. Okay, I'm gonna do it that way. I'm gonna do this note that way, until I get it. It's never going to be perfect because
no.
nothing ever is.
Mm-mm.
But until I get it to the point where I'm like, okay, I can live with this, you know, I have to keep doing it.
And as I understand, because we are going to talk about Drive, but because our conversation is leading us there, if I'm not mistaken, Drive really wasn't something that portrayed what was going on in your life. Is that right?
Nope, it's just a song I
It's
liked.
the song. I love that.
And
When I
yeah,
heard it, I thought, that song. I
well, man,
really.
that came out in the 80s, 1984. And I loved it then. I hadn't heard it in a couple decades at least. And I was driving one day and it was on one of the Sirius XM channels, and I was like, my song. And I'm in the parking lot at the place where I was driving to, and I
Yeah,
reached out. I called Big Dog, and I'm like, listen, I want to do this
gotta
song.
do
Let me,
it.
because I always ask him for his opinion, and if he says, oh, Sharon, don't do that song, that's horrible, don't, no, no, then I might say, yeah, you're probably right, I have to rethink this, because I have a lot of regard for his opinion about things.
Sure.
And so when heard it, and he remembered it, because it was such
Mhm.
a huge hit, and he was like, "Yeah, let's do that." And I was like, yeah, he likes it." So,
And I'm glad you brought his name up because that was going to be authentic. My next question, because you frequently collaborate with him. The last time you were here, what was the name of the song? We should be in love?
it probably, I mean, it may have been "We Should Be in Love" because that was the first single, I think, off of the last album, off of
Did he
So.
produce that?
He
Chris.
produced that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just love you can hear he has a sound,
he does.
Sharon, if you will.
Hmm.
And I noticed that you collaborate with him a lot. Um, what makes your partnership so creatively aligned? What do you think?
I think that probably anyone he works with, he is going to be creatively aligned with them. That's just how he is.
Mhm.
If he works with you, then there is going to be alignment. But I think what makes us work well together is sometimes we're beating each other over the head, you know. Like he didn't know I went back and redid the vocals.
He did not.
He did not know that, and he had already mixed the song and everything. And I know he was upset with me, but I'm like, no, we got to do it. I got to have this way. But I think the fact that one, he's super nice. You know, he is. You know, he's this big, imposing figure, but he's very nice, and he really makes the collaborative effort. I think that even after what maybe 11 years now working with him,
Yeah.
that even still part of the reason why I went back and redid the vocals is because I'm still intimidated by him in the studio.
Who wouldn't be? That's
Even he's
Chris Big
sitting
Dog.
there and he's like, you know, and I'm like, okay, I messed that up. I got to redo that. You know?
So what did he say when he discovered that you had redone the vocals? Can you share that?
Um, he kind of knew I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
He just didn't know I'd actually done it.
Ah.
And so when Bill sent him the files right after we finished, and then I called him, you know, when I got back home, or maybe on the way home, and I says, well, I went and redid the vocals, and he never calls me Sharon, never.
What does he call you?
Miss North.
Oh.
That, yeah, all the time. And he's like, Miss North, you so you went back? I'm like, yeah, I went back and redid them. And he was like, you know, I had already, you know, mixed the song and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. You made an executive decision. And
Yeah.
that's okay. That's okay. Because you've got to, like you said, that would have been written in history for you.
Yeah. And he kind of fusses at me a little bit sometimes. And well, why are you fussing? Miss North, I'm not fussing at you.
I love it.
Yeah. But then he'll say to me, well, Miss North, why are you fussing at me? And I'm like, I'm not fussing at you. You know? So we kind of go back and forth, you know. It's but it's nice working with him. You know, two of the producers that I've worked with that I just really enjoy working with, him and Paul Brown.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, Paul produced 2 songs on the last album as well. And I've done like maybe about 6 shows with Paul.
I noticed that.
Yeah,
I noticed that.
he's great to work with on stage. He's great to work with in the studio. He's, you know, he and Big Dog are, I'm honored to be able to work with them.
I mean, they're iconic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think of Chris as the baby face of smooth jazz. You know?
And you know, that's what they used to call Paul Brown.
No way. Really?
Yeah, he was known as the baby face of smooth jazz.
I just
because he produced. Paul has more than 100 number 1 hits.
Of course he does.
Yeah, more than 100. Yeah. He ain't got one with me yet, but he got more than 100.
It's coming, sis. I promise you. It is coming. It's definitely coming. And I wanted to ask you though about how you want to be perceived by the world.
Wow.
Both as an artist and what is it that, and I'm trying to say it the right way. I mean, when I hear you, I immediately see a beautiful environment. I see very classy, very rich. You have such a beautiful tone too. Yes. I was listening and I almost cannot, I know where I'm going. I almost cannot listen to music anymore to enjoy it because as a singer, you know, as somebody who listens to music to have the artist on the platform, I'm listening for certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to sometimes be able to just sit back, turn the lights down, have that adult beverage, and just listen and enjoy it. So when a person is in that state, what is it that you want? Even me, who's difficult to get to that point, to hear, and how do you want to be presented to that person who's listening to Sharon Raynor?
Um, it's not just one thing.
Yeah.
I'd want them to, and the word again, to feel the intent
Mm.
of the song, the lyric,
Yeah.
the delivery of that lyric,
Mm-hmm.
the interpretation of it. I would like them to feel connected to me. And if you are connected to me, then you're connected to the song
Correct.
because I'm delivering it.
Mm.
I would like them to think, I want to hear more of her music and more of her songs, especially if it's people who are not very familiar with me.
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
And I would like them to say, the next time she's nearby, I'm buying a ticket and I'm going to that show.
That's
Yeah,
yep, that's it. That's where you want to get to. Definitely.
yeah.
And I want to talk about, and that takes us to, gosh, this hour has just done that, right? To your new release Drive. It's just beautifully interpreted vocally. I love everything about it. Um, kind
Oh,
of wish I could have heard the other, what it was that what did you change?
um, it wasn't so much a change because when I listened to them side by side,
Mhm.
there's not a tremendous amount of difference in them. What I changed is control and the control of the song. How am I controlling this lyric? How am I controlling the delivery of it?
Right,
So
right.
that's basically what I changed is the control of it.
So what drew you? We talked about it a little bit, but lead us into the song because you're getting ready to do the premiere. What drew you to this particular song at this moment in life versus some other time in your career?
Okay, when I first heard the song so
Yeah.
many years ago in the 1980s,
Yep.
I was a lot younger,
Of course.
and you listen to things differently
Of course
when
you do.
you're younger. You interpret them differently.
Hmm.
When I heard it recently when I was driving along, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it more now. And Chris and I, Big Dog, we talked about it. He said, what do you think the song means? And I said, this song is about, you want to put it between a man and a woman,
Hmm.
but it doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's about someone who is, they're filled with angst and trepidation and concern and worry about someone whose life just seems to be either out of control
Hmm.
in a bad way, or maybe this person is just, willy-nilly about everything, because I mean, that's how it starts out with who's going to tell you when it's too
Yep.
late.
That's right.
Who's going to tell you things aren't so great?
Right.
Like you're living someplace else and
Hmm.
you're grounded into what I'm seeing happening in your life. And how do I get you grounded? Can I get you grounded? You
Hmm.
know, who's going to drive you home tonight? So
Yeah. God. So deep. But when I hear when I hear the song, it takes me back to Chicago because that's the place that I heard it the most beyond the 80s, right? Downtown Michigan Avenue, drop top, warm weather, people walking. Now, I don't know if we would do that today because there's a lot happening in Chicago, right? But it just takes me, it's a happy time for me when I hear the song. So I guess to certain people, there are different, you've been in a different place, you felt a different thing, you had a different smell, different experience. It's just a beautiful song, and it's a little sad. It is. But the way you delivered it, it it was just impeccable. And I want everybody here to, if you haven't tagged, tell them and this is what a lot of them do. They wait till the end of the show and they bring on hey, she's playing the premiere. Well, listen, the premiere is about to happen with my special guest on tonight, Sharon Ray North. I love the song, produced by Chris Big Dog Davis, you guys. It's Drive. And your emojis, please make sure your comments are there, and we'll talk about the song once we get back. Okay, everybody enjoy Drive.
Who's gonna tell you when it's too late? Who's gonna tell you things aren't so great? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh, love, who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna pick you up when you fall? Who's gonna hang it up when you call? And who's gonna pay attention to your dreams? Who's gonna plug their ears when you scream? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. My baby, who's gonna drive you home tonight? Who's gonna hold you down when you shake? Who's gonna come around when you break? No, you can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. My baby, who's gonna drive you home tonight? No, oh no, you can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Oh, who's gonna drive you home tonight? Tonight.
amazing, sis. Amazing.
Thank you.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. And you're just getting all kind of compliments.
Wow, really?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You are nice and smooth. Um, let's see. Yep. Shelly and Sheila are both on here. I think Ron is on here, isn't he? Yeah. I just love the song. So, you get a thumbs up from me. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. So you're performing this as you go to different venues, yes?
Yeah, the first time was at Blues Alley back in January, and that was before the actual release.
Ooh.
I kind of told the audience I have a new song coming out later this month, and you're going to hear me perform it live for the very first time. And we did it at Blues Alley. Then I did it at Reveille in Richmond. And
Oh,
I'll be doing it at St. James Live in Atlanta in April. And
yeah.
it will be everywhere I am.
Of course it will. Of course it will. And we were just wishing you the best of the best. And I know Troy is still here. I'm going to bring him back on with us. Troy, what do you think of the song? Share your thoughts about the song.
It was beautiful. I mean, I love the smooth. I love anything that's smooth, and your voice just caressed it so beautifully.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
I,
indeed.
I was holding on. Just wait for the song, baby.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
No, I love it. I'm playing it on I'm gonna put it on the radio show. That's what
See,
I'm gonna do.
there you go. There you
You
go.
know?
I
There
love
you
it.
go.
Hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Gotta get the word out.
Okay, please.
And if Chris had anything to do with it, it's bad.
Absolutely.
Waterbury, Connecticut's own, baby.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yes.
Well, Sharon, where are you? Is St. James your next show that's coming?
Yeah, next month at St. James Live, April 12th, I think. So
If you guys are in Atlanta, I was just there. I was able to see Norman Brown perform live.
oh,
Jeez, that was so amazing too. But if you're in Atlanta, please check out hers. Check SharonRayNorth.com. Yes?
mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we need you guys to not only go to her website, we want you to connect with her on social media. We want you to follow her. Yes, indeed. We also want you to go to her website and just make sure that you connect with everything that she is doing, her tour dates, all the updates, whatever she's doing. Please stay connected, if you will. Miss Sharon Ray North, it has been such a pleasure having you.
It has been. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I'm going to push this as well. And do some edits, and then we'll drop some snippets of it here and there, and I'll tag you as we do it. But your music is just phenomenal. Chris did it. Just a superb job.
He did.
This.
He did.
Absolutely.
See, that's why I had to go back in that studio so I could match what he did.
Oh my God. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm thrilled. This has been such a full evening, and I'm praying for you as a caregiver, for your mom. We are just, we're praying that, God's will is done, and that you get the strength that you need to walk with her through life, and just
Yeah, I
do
told
what you need to do.
her, I said, I got you, Mom, no matter what. I got
Absolutely.
you. I know my assignment.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We'll fulfill it.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm doing, less shows and everything because I got to be here for my mom.
And, oh gosh, totally understand. Totally understand.
And I don't mind one bit. I don't mind.
Because she's been there for you for your whole life.
Right?
Your whole life.
Hello.
Whole thing.
So
Yeah.
88 years old now.
Wow.
Mm,
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. So we celebrate her
Mhm.
yes.
as well. As well.
Thank
Troy,
you.
I want to thank you for being so gracious, and you stayed through. I thought
Mhm.
you were gone. I just happened to look down there,
And you
and
see me out and like, I'm still here, girl.
oh, you are just an amazing friend, and I thank you. I thank you all for staying and tuning in and just staying connected. Listen. I want you to be on the lookout for more material that we're going to bring in. We want to make things more heightened and just make your experience here at Indie Artists Reveal Worldwide fun, exciting, and you want to come back and you want to bring other people with you. So um, I'm going to take a look at all of this and digest it. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with the hot topics and the on the local, but I will see what happens. But I had fun, and I hope everybody else had fun as
I
well.
Well,
did. I liked it.
Did
yes, me
you?
too.
Did
Yeah.
you? Did you? Yeah, just
Yes,
a little change. Just a little change.
Mhm.
yes.
Change is
Like I
good.
said, if you want me to come back, girl, I'm here.
You see, and the
You
same for
know,
you. If you ever need me, Troy.
you know what I said, right?
I
Mhm.
do. I remember. Listen, everybody, remember what you make happen for others, God will make it happen for you. I love you. I'll see you same time next week. You guys take care.